One of the more fun Yule traditions is the Scandinavian tradition of the Yule Buck, the Yule Book, especially in Sweden and in Finland in the modern day, and I'm told among rural residents of Scandinavian extraction in the Midwestern US. There are two related traditions. One is that a guy would be dressed up in skins and supplied with a pair of horns and play the part of the Yule Buck, the Yule Goat. And he was led in and put through a mock sacrifice, and then a great play was made with different colored cloths, and he would spring ceremonially back to life and caper around the room, which is obviously some kind of a memory of the sacrifice of Thor's goats. Related to that, if you recall the Christian custom of caroling and making a bother of yourself outside people's houses singing Christian songs at their festival, there's apparently a similar tradition which is still practiced in rural parts of the Midwest called Yule Booking, where you go around from house to house pretending to be a goat and singing Christmas songs and demanding food and drink, and you have to get invited in and fed, and the householders have to guess who you are. And in some versions of the tradition, they used to have to deputize one of the members of each household to join the team to continue on around making a fuss of themselves. So this might also cause some of you to think of the traditions of Pertenlaufen in the spring, and this is one of the clearer examples of parading around in costumes at the major holidays that we have to go back to what our ancestors must have done in the way of sacred processions and mummeries. Who knows how much fun there originally was in it, but clearly this is a very old tradition. One of the ways in which this has come down in the modern day, censored and reused by the church, is that instead of Santa Claus in parts of Scandinavia, the Christmas gifts are delivered by the Yule Buck, and the goat, Thor's goat, carries in the gifts on his back. And that has led in turn to the tradition of putting straw goats under your Christmas tree. And of course, some of you may be aware of the modern tradition that started in Gävle in Sweden of making a gigantic version of these traditional straw goat ornaments and sticking it in a public square to celebrate Christmas time, whereupon some of the more heathen-minded locals get together to ceremonially, secretly burn it down every year, and there's a great deal of friendly or not so friendly rivalry between the arsonists and the police. The webcam for the Gävle goat shows that it has not yet been burned down this year, so they had better burn it down by the end of the 12 days. Either that or they're faking the webcam picture, but it doesn't look like a fake to me. So, the Yule Book. Good Yule!